Okay. Yeah, persuasive speech. What can I start off with? Oh, right. Let me just give you an example about humans. Well, you know humans. We have emotions. We were created by God with all these emotions, just to make us unique from all the other creatures. We can think for ourselves. We have a conscience. We can reconsider stuff. We all have this thing called the moral laws in our minds that tell us what's right and wrong. Well, let me just tell you something. Humans can sometimes be very crybabies. You know, first time we were born, we were crying because obviously we didn't like the feeling of coming out of our mother's womb, and just it's an unpleasant feeling. But that's just a baby. We can let it slide. We can just let it slide. The baby crying because we can tell it to shut up. You were born, shut up, or something like that. But as humans, grown-up humans, where we can develop ourselves, where we can evolve intellectually, and where we can actually where we can actually think for ourselves, and we can know, and we can tell for ourselves what the hardship is. Actually we can actually take care of these responsibilities we have in terms of in terms of hardships in life. The reality of many things is that, like I said, humans have emotions and they can be crybabies. Ladies and gentlemen, I can just today I'm going to persuade you to think that humans should not complain about any things. They can just keep it to yourself. Yes, they can. They can complain. Disregard what I said a while ago. It's just that they should not be complaining about it in terms of saying that they just want. Sorry. They should not complain in terms of that they want to be free. I mean, really, my topic today is I want to persuade anyone that we are all at hardship right now, even though we have this so-called entertainment. Yes, for example, my stupid classmates or idiotic classmates. Sorry, sorry again. Idiotic classmates. They complain about these things like any student out there complaining about, oh, I hate this math, I hate doing this homework, something like that, because obviously I can't stand doing all this hard work, all these homeworks, because I'd rather do all the fun things, checking my girlfriend's messages, or checking up on my, or maybe just playing games or something like that. This is entertainment. But humans are built like that. They want entertainment. But mostly, when you think about it, if you want to make life easier, how about we just drop all this entertainment? I'm just saying, listen, think about it. If we have all this easy lifestyle, we can just study the things we want. We can just ignore all this entertainment, because obviously that's one of the unessential things in life. You know what is essential? Things that we need. It's education and knowledge. We don't need satisfaction. That's something that's completely unnecessary. We can live a world, in an ideal world, we can just live full of work. We can just live in a world where there's no entertainment, just ideally work, nothing more. That sounds a bit overdue, right? Sorry, overdue. Just too much, right? Overkill or something to say. It's like I'm trying to persuade all of you to just say, let's all just be robots. We don't care. We don't want entertainment. We don't need we don't need any entertainment. We don't need iPhones just to make us entertaining. We don't need YouTube televisions to keep us entertained. We can just have work. Just work. We can just work just so we can have an easy survival body. We don't need happiness. But obviously we can't deny that. We have this emotion that God, according to Bibles or religions, that God gave us just so we can live in happiness, not just some mindless robots who just do work. But so now, I can obviously persuade everyone to just be mindless robots who just do work, just eat the things you need to eat, do the things that they actually need to do, or what they actually can. I mean, really, people who complain that, oh, I'm too fat to do this, oh, I'm too skinny to do this. Well, let's just at some point just eat the way in one day just eat the amount of food we need, and we all might have the same amount of body metabolisms, body weight or something like that. Or I'm just basically saying we can all work together to just do a simple thing where we can all just eat properly. And now my dog's in a row. So basically what I'm just saying, take some responsibilities. Don't complain about these. If you're complaining about, oh, how hard life can be, that's just what was that again? Yeah, it's the solar panels. This is basically think about it. You can just take up responsibilities. Don't complain about the things, because obviously, who are you to complain? You're the one wasting your time playing video games and all that. it's already like making life easy. What makes you think schoolwork is any hard? As it is, that's one of the essential things in life. So if we want to make life much easier, I should just throw it at them, tell them to just ignore all this work. We want to make it easier, drop the whole entertainment in life. Don't. Sorry, the dog came out. This dog came out. Don't complain about the things in life. They are given to you as a blessing. You know, people keep saying that, oh, pray for your blessings, that you have this education, that you have this education, that you have this food, this parents, this money to keep you maintained and happy for all your life. So just shut up. Keep it to yourself. I mean, really, you know, the viewers or listeners who are just listening to me right now may know that, you know, I'm complaining about my classmates, my unnecessary life, my unnecessary classmates who keep annoying me and all that. And I'm just saying, even though I'm not the one to speak right now, I'm just saying, take up the responsibilities. I may be a bad example at some point, but I'm just saying, take the responsibility of having sympathy for the blessings you have, your education, whether it's math, something very hard, because it's basically possibly, and most certainly, disregard possibly, most certainly, be some essential thing in life, a good benefit in your life. Whether it's something you hate, because obviously in reality, we're humans. We hate a lot of stuff. We don't really care much about math because obviously we hate numbers and all that, but obviously that's the only reason why we have cell phones, all these engineering, all these electric fans that's keeping me warm at this point, but still I'm sweaty. And basically it's bad enough that you just have to disregard it or basically make fun of it. Take responsibility. If you don't like it, you can just, you know, shut up. That's right, shut up. That's what I could also do as well, but no, I don't seem to shut up. I think some teachers might know that, but who am I to speak? I'm just another human complaining because I have this emotion of anger, envy, and all that stuff, because obviously, as us humans, we're inevitably crybabies. We're inevitably, sorry, we're inevitably just a bunch of crybabies complaining about a lot of stuff. So, as hopefully this persuasion speech will be enough to actually persuade you, but I can't really persuade the next generation of kids to shut up, accept math, if it's too hard for you people. But really, that's actually enough. And hopefully, I've taken the time to actually persuade everyone else. Thank you. This is Samuel Gonzalez reaching for the button. Goodbye. Thank you, Mamala.